Today we're going to be listening to different versions of White Christmas. Let's get into it. Starting off with the original White Christmas. I love how the interchanging bass in this is very subtle. I love the clipping. That's something you wouldn't think you would enjoy, but in a song like this, just to hear how, quote, old it is, the clipping really makes it that much better.
And children listen to hear.
Love of the orchestra in this is kind of playing counter melody in a way. Some of it's harmony to what Bing is doing, but some of it is like a counter melody in a way.
Dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas.
I love when the other vocals come in too. Especially when the King Darby singers come in the middle of the bridge. I love this version.
I'm dreaming of a white.
The interchanging bass is more noticeable because it's
just like the ones I used to know.
the anchor for the groove more than it was in Bing's version. In Bing's version, it was mostly about his voice. And this one is too, but it's more about the groove of the song as well, because of the bass, because of the piano.
Sleigh bells in the snow,
And the other voices involved as well. It's like an acapella in a way.
Dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright. Turn me on.
I love how it goes from the baritone to the tenor, coming up right here.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas,
Such a cool version.
just like the ones
I love how this is slightly out of tune. It sounds slightly out of tune.
I'm dreaming of a white.
This would make sense. Instruments had to all tune to each other back in this day, so.
Just like the ones I used to know.
Just like in Frank's version here,
Where
it's
the
a bit
trees
slower
are
than Bing's version.
glisten
You can hear a bit of percussion, which is like the backbone for the song, but again, with this one, the main groove is the
sleigh bells.
orchestral accompaniment and Frank's voice. This one is probably the most similar to Bing's on the list here. I like how the background singers in this, you can hear them more often than you can in Bing's.
With every Christmas card.
And of course, Frank being Frank, going off the beat, like only Frank can.
May your days be merry and bright.
This is very much like the Drifters version.
Dreaming of a white
Guarantee it was where the inspiration came from.
Christmas, just like the ones I used to know.
I like the panning in this too.
Where the treetops glisten.
Yeah, this is basically the modern day Drifters version of this song.
Out to hear sleigh bells in the snow. The snow said I'm dreaming of a white
The strings in the background.
Christmas
I don't think the Drifters have this.
with every Christmas card.
Yeah, I'm hearing two different versions of White Christmas here. You have the slower, more easy listening style of Bing's and Frank's, and then you have the more upbeat version of Michael's and the Drifters. Ooh, horns. forgot Shania Twain was in this. Okay, I like the piano on this.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Okay, this is kind of like a mix between the Drifters and Bings and Franks. You have the choir and the orchestra, well, strings, not really orchestra, that you hear in Bing and Franks, but also the more rhythm-focused versions of Michael and the Drifters. Bales, sleigh bells. I don't like the way he said that.
Of a white Christmas.
The subtle drums in this are nice, though.
With every Christmas card I write.
I can't really get behind the way he's singing this.
May your day
Okay. Starts with the choir.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
This one, the rhythm is entirely provided by the string orchestra section here. That's interesting. That's very easy listening style. It's very what Perry Como was known for. This is interesting. No interchanging bass for the backbone here.
Children listen to hear
I think this is the first version where we don't have that.
bells in the snow. I'm dreaming.
You can tell, because if you try to beat map this, meaning take the entire audio, put it into your DAW, and then have the DAW like the Pro Tools or Ableton. I want to say Logic does this too. You can put it into a track and go to like a selector tool, and it will take the transients, the spikes in the audio, and make a tempo map from that. It'll be all over the place because there's no consistent tempo in this song, which is nice. Makes for a different feel.
And may all your
Okay, panning. Whew, that is high. Wow, is that a C6 she just hit?
and may all
I feel like women in choirs, I'm not a choir nerd, so
Christmases be white.
I say nerd with the highest compliments, by the way, but I'm not a choir nerd, so you guys will have to correct me in the comments, but I feel like sopranos, when you're in a choir type, used to sing higher than they do now? I don't know.
Just like
Okay, I like this. You have the rhythm section on your right, you have the choir on your left, and you have Dean in the middle. That is nice. I feel like if Bing redid White Christmas 20 years later, and this panning was a thing, that's how he would have done it. Have the Ken Darby singers on the left, have the, that was nice, have the rhythm section, very subtle rhythm section, rhythm section on the right, and then Bing's voice in the middle.
in the snow.
Yeah, I like this one. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is 6/8.
I'm dreaming of a
Hold up.
white Christmas. You're just like the one that I used to know.
This is bluesy. What? I've never heard this version before.
It's where the treetop
Oh, I like that.
Listen, little bitty children. They are trying to listen
Okay.
to hear for the sleigh bells.
Changing time signatures is not easy, but making something bluesy, that triplet feel, it's easier.
One more time, what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Dreaming of a white.
I love how the chord changes.
With their free Christmas card that I write you. Oh,
This has got a soul to it and a bluesy feel to it. None of these other versions have.
Mayo Day, Mayo Days. It's so merry.
The liberties Otis Redding plays when it comes to not only the timing but the melody that he's singing is so nice. The amount of blue notes in this too.
And me, oh,
Okay, panning once again. This is more of a jazzy rhythm section, like the version you heard in Dean's, like the one you heard in Elvis's. Oh, walking bass. Okay.
Just like the ones I used to know,
I'm liking this a lot.
where the treetops glisten and
That was a cool syncopation. That right there.
sleigh bells.
And the little riffs on the piano. This is definitely probably the most jazzed up version I've heard. From a rhythm standpoint. Well, I like how you went down there.
With every Christmas card I write.
I never understand the album cover though. What is that supposed to be, like a leopard, a cheetah? I don't really understand what either of those animals have to do with Christmas, but it's Ella, so I guess we'll let it slide. But yeah, we listened to a lot of different versions of White Christmas, and I gotta say, I enjoyed all of them, but in different ways. So yeah, you let me know in the comments, what version was your favorite, and would you like to see me do some other songs? That's basically it for this video. I'm SJ, signing off.